So, hi again. I'm Oleksiy. I work for Mento Labs, and we're building a Mento. It's a no, this thing doesn't work. Okay. Mento is a platform to launch and operate stablecoins, and I would argue that the clicker still doesn't work. That stablecoins is the product that actually gained like a real traction with real user outside of DeFi space in the actual world. And next slide, please. And on this graph, you can see that total market cap of stablecoins actually double the size of market cap of DeFi. What's also interesting about this data that actually 99% of this 120 billion is just like USD-backed stablecoins. Like I think like 70% of that is like USDT and USDC, and the 2% shared between all the rest. And this is usually because USDC-backed stablecoins, they are used by people around the world as the instrument to protect against inflation. But can you go next slide, please? Yeah, but we at Mento Labs actually believe that we can build stable coins for other use cases and mostly like payment use cases. And this is why we are focused on building other fiat-backed stable coins other than US dollars. And to illustrate why I think it's important, I like to give an example of our partner, Impact Market. It's a project on Celo blockchain. And they do a lot of cool things like universal basic income, but they also do some very cool product which is called microfinancing, which are uncollateralized loans in underdeveloped countries. And at the moment they are doing them, they started doing them with one of our like stable coins, which is Celo dollar. And the problem that they see that when they issue a loan to someone which is in dollars, but people actually earn their income in a local currency, it is hard for them to pay out this loan. And this is why we are focusing on building Mento as a platform that all different ecosystem players like Impact Market and other can use to launch a stablecoin on our stack. And we provide them infrastructure like Oracle providers, issue and redemption mechanism and governance framework, so they can, instead of like thinking how to build stablecoin, actually launch a stablecoin with the focus on the use case and the end users that will be using it. And at the moment we have already 4 stablecoins on the platform, which is Celo dollar, Celo euro, Celo real, and EXOF. They are launched by Celo community and one of our partners, Dunya. EXOF is a currency tracking Central African franc. And we have, I think, around 42 million outstanding supply of stablecoins with 120 million assets in the reserve backing them. Next slide, please. Our solution is deployed on Celo, which we think is actually a great fit for our use case, because on Celo we have like low transaction fees. All of our stable coins can be used as the gas currency, which is a great user experience for end users. And also Celo is now on the path of becoming L2 on Ethereum, which will give us benefits as like security of Ethereum as layer 1. We will have also like native bridges, but also it makes like Celo a part of bigger Ethereum ecosystem. Next slide, please. And another thing that I'm particularly very excited about, we are working on a new product which is called Stablecoin Factory, which will be a permissionless low-code solution for someone launching a new stablecoin, just calling a function of the factory smart contract. And this will help us to support even more use cases, even in more markets, and we will be able to launch tens, dozens of local fiat-backed stable coins. It's like it's a complex infrastructure. We will have like stablecoin factory and Oracle providers, and people can like choose price source and collateral from anything available on chain and deploy their stablecoin. And again, the idea always that operators can launch stablecoin without thinking how the stablecoin will work. Our platform takes care of that, and they will focus on the end user use case instead. And another thing that we are also think very important, because we think that like being compliant with the regulators is something that we want to do and our operators want to do. But being like crypto people at heart, we also value privacy a lot. And we actually want to be the platform compliant but private at the same time. And we are working with Fractal ID on integrating their KYC solution, so operators can KYC their users without actually knowing their identity. Because in many cases, to be compliant, you actually don't know to store users' data, you don't know to know their names, and et cetera, et cetera. Actually, what you need to know is that the users are not on the sanction list, and you can do that without making Fractal ID the KYC, and then just publishing attestation on chain that user is not on the sanction list, and they can use your stablecoin. And we will be offering this as additional services that operators of the platform can integrate in the stablecoin that they launch. That was like a very short pitch of what we are doing. Thanks everyone for sitting in. And if you want to launch some stablecoin, let us know. Let's brainstorm this together. Thank you.